Hello everyone, I'm Stefania Labina. Now I want to present about the title of re- research method. My research method title about simile and metaphor found in novel A Work to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. Why I choose why I choose the title why I choose this title because because the novel tells a love story between London Charter and Jamie Sufyan that is full of wonders and challenge, offering an in-depth look at the power of love and sacrifice. And then the novel conveys message of conveys unconditional unconditional love and the power of faith, providing inspiration and reflection for readers on the values of life. And then research problems. The writers limit problem of the study by presenting the following problem as follow. What what are the types of simile and metaphor in literary sentences that contained in the novel A Walk to Remember? A Walk to Remember. Aims to the study Aims of the study. The first to identify and describe the types of simile and metaphor in literary sentences that contain in the novel A Walk to Remember. And the second aims of the study to describe the meanings of each literary sentence contained in the novel A Walk to Remember. Next, review of literature. This chapter presents discussion of all literature review related to the research that will be using to solve all the problems in this research. This research conducted to find out the types of simile and metaphor in novel A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. That that is why the writer needs some theories to accelerate in conducting it. These, these reviews are essential for the writer to support the research. This chapter, this chapter 2 consists of some theories as follow literature and linguistic, and then meaning in literature. Next, in the chapter 3 research method. This is in this chapter deals with the research method with the following process: research design, source of data, technique of data collection, and technique of data analysis. The first design. Based, based on the research problem in chapter, I above the writer used a qualitative descriptive method because She has been found and analyzes the data descriptive by collect the data from a novel. One of the characteristics of descriptive research is using one of one of the characteristics of the descriptive research in using is using the literal sense of describing situation or events. In this case, relate to the literary works in written from that is novel. The second source of data. The source of data in this research were the literary sentences of simile and metaphor that contained in the novel. In the novel, the writer chooses the sentence that contain literary elements by combining the storyline and conversation between characters in the novel. So, in the process of analyzing if the literary sentence appears containing simile and metaphor, then be the data in this research. The data was taken from the novel A Work to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. Next, technique of data collection. The steps collect the data were as follows. Read the novel entitled A Work to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. Identify literary sentences of simile and metaphor contained in novel A Work to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. Next, then the writer marked out each literary sentence of simile and metaphor that has been found in the novel, and then screen capture each literary sentence. Found found the denotative meaning in each literary sentences of simile and metaphor. After understood the context of that sentence, the writer explained the connotative meaning of the literary sentence. And then the writer presented the data in the form of table. And then from the literary sentences, the writer also analyzed how to differentiate simile and metaphor. And the last data of collection is the writer arranged them in their respective arrangements. The last data analysis techniques. The data analysis techniques in the research was complex. It was not a simply matter of choosing and applied the process such as thematic analysis. According to Carol Greerbeach, the first, a combination of three key areas are involved. The first is the views and choice in the research journey